everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Old Guard. Charlize was so good in this film. I'm a huge fan. I mean, I've been a fan since Mad Max, but now I'm definitely a fan. If I want to get a reliably good time, she's my go-to actress from now on. She plays this 1,000-year-old superhuman immortal being, which kind of feels like a superhero origin movie, which I think Netflix heavily leaned into. And she was just so good at playing this person who is tired and weary, but also incredibly smart. So don't fuck with her. I know she has won a lot of awards and she's definitely not underrated, but it's still such a good time whenever I see someone who can act with this level of professionalism. Especially not in a silly action movie on Netflix. I don't expect this level of quality, but damn, this is the same service that have a Christmas Prince on it. I mean, I love watching that film too, but you can tell like the difference in acting, right? Like it's very different, but it's on the same service as well. So very wide of choices. So Old Guard takes place in modern time and it's about this group of superhero people who goes around and do these impossible jobs because they have superhero strength and they come back to life every time you kill them. But every time you kill them, they become a little bit weaker and bigger wounds takes longer to heal. So if you blast them open, it takes a while for them to heal back. So there's a lot of explosion in this movie. It feels less like a happy, colorful Marvel origin movie more than it's gritty superhero origin movie. There's a lot of gray skyscrapers, say it 10 times, and also a lot of deserts. So it's not that colorful, no. Another performance that I like to point out is from Chiwetel Ejiofor's character in this film. It wasn't clear where his allegiance lies. Like he was switching between from the good guys to the bad guys and then back to the good guys. I like that kind of character development in him. It's very nice to watch someone's moral standing kind of switching back and forth based on the main conflict is that they want to harvest these superhumans DNA cell to maybe possibly heal the world from all diseases, and he's kind of wrestling with that idea and in the end kind of see, okay, this is maybe not what we agreed to. And yeah, it's interesting to see a regular human's reaction to this world. And in the beginning of the film, I talked about it earlier that they carry this burden of weariness with them. You know, they've been doing this for at least hundreds of years. This group of superhuman immortals, they carry this weariness in their acting and in their performance because they saved the world countless times for hundreds of years at least, but they don't see the world getting better. And that was like their main conflict in the beginning of, do we still want to do this? You know, especially if the world is not getting any better, even though we keep saving it from themselves. I noticed that this theme gets tackled a lot in movies. I know Avengers tried it a little bit. I mean, they try to say Thanos is a bad guy, we need to stop him, but they didn't really stop to say why it's not okay to kill 50% of the world. Just like here, they don't see like, okay, the world is overpopulated, everything's going bad, there's pollution everywhere, then what's the point of saving these people all the time? So in one of the last books I read, it's Factfulness. I forgot the author's name, but I'll put it here so everybody can find the book. He said that a world can be bad, but it's also getting better at the same time. So we lifted a lot of family out of absolute poverty, but there is still a lot of poverty in the world that needs to be dealt with. So yes, the world is bad, but also the world is getting better at the same time. Like both statements can be true at the same time. And I think the final resolve of the movie was that yes, there's still a lot of things that are still going badly in the world, but they also created a lot of goods, and those goods were exponentially divided and it created even more goods because of them. So yeah, that was a nice ending to that, because I see a lot of action movies don't really bother to have a resolution over that. And the ending kind of set up for a sequel, especially because they mentioned that Charlize Theron's character Andy has a girlfriend and she keeps dying underwater and we don't know whether she's really dead or not. And then she comes out to be probably not dead. It's set up probably to be a franchise, and I for once was quite pleasant to see that. Also, it was set up in a way that the current conflict in this movie was probably resolved, but it has room for a further film. So it's not like you have to watch the next films to find out what's going to happen to the people. And I really appreciate that, because I hate it when they did that with Artemis Fowl, when they tried to set up a sequel, although they didn't really resolve all the current issues yet. That was my biggest problem with that film, and I'm happy that they didn't do it with this film. That was my side of the discussion over Old Guard. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about it. What did you think? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Or did you like, I don't really care about it? Comment below, let me know, and let's start a discussion. In the meanwhile, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you next time. Bye!